Oh, hi there. I'm Tyler Murphy. So you caught me writing a little bit about my favorite food chain. Today at a team meeting, we were discussing favorite restaurants. A few of us shared a connection with Applebee's, and I busted out a personal blog from back in December where I shared my positive experience about this wonderful establishment that I call home. Our VP of Global Communications, shout out to Jennifer Bocock, decided I had to verbalize this story for you all today. And as a PR professional, I couldn't agree more. So hopefully someone from Applebee sees this video and then can give kudos to the wonderful team at Belden Village in Ohio. Here we go. In December, I turned 22 years old, and how did I celebrate? The only way I knew how, at a little mom and pop joint called Applebee's. I had read articles upon articles about the restaurant with headlines splurging lies upon lies about how millennials are killing the chain. I refused to believe that anyone could hate the neighborhood grill. If it goes out of business, I must have already spread my ashes there because it'll be over my dead body. To this day, the Applebee's in Belden Village has yet to disappoint me. I walked in there for a birthday feeling like a king. My friends, Katie and Abby, followed, and they chose a rather millennial-like approach on our outing. That's right, they were skeptics. They didn't understand why I chose Applebee's, of all the chains, to call home. Rest assured, they knew why by the end of the night. We entered. An aroma of delicious food, great service, and friends wafted over me. A wonderful hostess greeted us with a jolly smile. All of the employees were thrilled to see someone new came into the restaurant. Immediately when you walk in, you're warned about the step, from the waiting area up into the restaurant. So as I saw the hostess inhale to warn us about the step, I spoke with her. "Watch your step," we said together. At this point, her soft eyes met mine, and she knew I was a child of the bees. We needn't say any more about it. Once you know you're among a brother or a sister, you simply become one with the family. By now, I'm quite familiar with the servers at the neighborhood grill. Who can forget the time Mary Beth checked on us only to find out they forgot whipped cream on the dessert? She went back into the kitchen, brought out a whole can of whipped cream, and dazzled us because how on earth could they forget the whipped cream? Not on Mary Beth's watch. The managers constantly amaze me. They stop by every time I'm in and ask about our meals, show us some new features on the menu, or just engage in lively conversation. Now, of course, my birthday was yet another unforgettable moment with an unforgettable staff. Our server went above and beyond and was so kind, even though we took up a whole booth only to order $1 Long Island iced teas. Yeah, millennials, $1 Long Island iced teas. Then the hostess walked over with an ice cream shooter for me on the house to celebrate my birthday. I was absolutely giddy, as you can imagine, but then 15 minutes later, a second employee walked over and asked if anyone at the table had a birthday. I raised my hand, confirming that I was celebrating, and he turned to the restaurant and shouted, "Attention Applebee's! Tonight we're celebrating Tyler's birthday. Everyone wish him a happy birthday." And some restaurants, people are gonna roll their eyes, stay silent, or scoff to themselves. Not at the neighborhood grill. The room wished me the happiest of birthdays, and our fantastic server came over with a second birthday shooter. Now, I told her I already had one, but she said, "No, you didn't. The hostess brought you a shooter, but this is a birthday shooter." And I noticed a small chip come alive with a dancing flame on top of the ice cream. "Happy birthday," she said, and I blew out my Applebee's style candle. I couldn't even muster up a wish. They all came true that night. Now, I struggle to continue this reading because I'm so emotional about my time at Applebee's on that night. I've had similar experiences every time I go, but this one really went above and beyond. At some point in the night, Abby and Katie, my good friends, both looked at me and said, "Oh, I get it now. Yeah, it's home." The whole point of this story was to be overly dramatic about my favorite food chain, but also I'll never forget my 22nd birthday because of such an amazing staff and evening out. So thank you, Applebee's, and keep up the great work.